Hi, we are MEB12 and we are here to teach some of the bandaging techniques used for certain injuries. First is the scalp injury bandaging. For the first procedure, here is Miss Sanchez to explain and demonstrate it.
To form a cravat, fold the triangular bandage in half. Fold it then from the apex to the base, and this will form the broad. Fold it again, and this will form the semi-broad. Fold it then again, and this will form the narrow.
I don't mean to be so uptight, but my heart's been hurt a couple times by a couple guys that didn't treat me right. I ain't gonna lie, cause I'm tired of the fake love. Show me what you're made of, boy, make me believe.
In the forehead injury bandaging, using narrow cravat, place the base of the bandage into the injured forehead. Next to it, bring the two ends across the head just above the ears and press it over at the back. After crossing over, bring the two ends back to the front at the center of the forehead and tie the ends together using square knot. After this, forehead injury bandage is done.
Cut!
Maybe we don't, maybe we will, maybe we won't, but if it's meant to be, it'll be.
The next bandaging technique to be demonstrated by Miss Datu is the ear, cheek, and jaw injury bandaging.
Ear, cheek, and jaw injury bandaging is done by applying the cravat bandage starting in the middle of the dressing, covering the cheek or the ear. Carry one over the top of the head and the other under the chin. Cross the ends on one side just above the ear and wrap two ends in opposite direction, making a cross. Lastly, tie them down in a square knot over the compressed dressing.
Lastly, Miss Hara will demonstrate the elbow injury bandaging technique.
Lastly, Paul will demonstrate the elbow injury bandaging technique. For the elbow injury bandaging, firstly, put on your protective gloves, stop any bleeding, and clean the wound. Then bend arm at elbow and place the center of the bandage at the point of the elbow. Next to it, bring the ends up and across each other in overlapping spiral turns and continue it until it shortens. And bring it in the front of the elbow and tie. After it, elbow injury bandaging is finished.
Metaphorically, I'm the man, but literally, I don't